Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, over the years I've seen some great defensive leaders, and this guy, Ruben Dias, lives up to all of that, especially the way he just dictates where he wants his teammates to be positioned. Just always seems to have that picture, and when it comes to passing, he pretty much just leaves that to everyone else.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. They get a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's McAllister. Saka. And he's gone searching crossfield. Foden making good progress on the right-hand side. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Now it's Son Heung-min, looking to play him in. Bruno Fernandes. Jordan Henderson. Foden. Nicely weighted ball. Foden showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's played in low. Watkins. Strong running down that left flank. Now the ball in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vardiol. James. Rodri. James. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Could be danger here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Ederson tries to play it through. Firmino proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And they're back on the ball again. Watkins concedes a free kick for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. James. And Gehi. Rodri. And it's James. Mohamed Salah. Ruben Dias. And Gvardiol. Van Dijk. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Watkins.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ruben Dias does well to stand firm and defend it. And Gvardiol. Looks to the other side. James. Oh, easy pickings there. Doku was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now this could be a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden receives it in a wide position. And that has been knocked clear. And we have our very first corner. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. James.
There will be 1 minute added time.
McAllister. Watkins chasing after it. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again. So neither side has yet broken through. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. James. McAllister. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Mohamed Salah. And Gehi. Vardiol. To Watkins. Watkins goes on a charge down the left. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Foden. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Goes down, but nothing given. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rodri. Henderson has given away a free kick. Jordan Henderson has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. McAllister. Gehi. Played out to the left flank. Watkins takes a look up. Watkins. Can he get it through? Throw in. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min is flagged offside. Van Dijk. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Son Heung-min absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
That's an imaginative pass. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Alexander-Arnold gets rid without sophistication. McAllister. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And it's James. He's in plenty of space here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Nicely aimed pass. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Mohamed Salah. Rodri.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They have, and he's decided to go for it. And that could come back to haunt them.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Vardiol. And that would have been game, set and match.
Haaland really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Over to the left. He's got tall. And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
1-0 as we head towards the end. Van Dijk. And Vardiol. Now it's Watkins. Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
I think we're just about done here. I was going to be disappointed with that. Foden.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Here's a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Rodri. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gear. And the finish! It's there! And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's gone for goal! Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the referee brings it to a close. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ruben Dias. Not the most convincing of passes. Vardiol. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. A hefty chance. Oh, they could... Real chance! Goal! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Ruben Dias. Oh no, this does not look good. Rodri, spread out to the left. Showing great feet there. Can he get on the end of this? And that's played in low. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri takes control of it and he's on the move. Foden! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Gehi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Rodri. Foden. Now this could be it. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Watkins going full steam ahead down the left flank. McAllister. And he's had a hit! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Rodri with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rodri has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Van Dijk. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Decent progress down the left. And it's McAllister. Rodri. McAllister. Liverpool are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Foden was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he was quick to react. Watkins.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Vardiol is on. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And that has been slung wide. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. James. Out to the right. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's got his cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Saliba. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And this is Firmino. Foden. Good ball, good take. Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to play him in.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bruno Fernandes plays it short.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Firmino. And Mohamed Salah. Rodri. Great vision. Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter.
It's Salah!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Bruno Fernandes. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's run loose here. And it's James. Vardiol. To Watkins. McAllister. And this is Mohamed Salah. He's picked his way through. Always Mohamed Salah! Yes! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That has ended up in no man's land. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Haaland probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops. Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's going for goal! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's made its way to him. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Mikel Merino.
He's having a good look here.
Coming on the field is number 20, Isak.
Pass somewhat off target. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Mamadashvili gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. That is good alertness. Foden finds himself offside. Yehi. There's the crossfield ball. That has not gone well. Vardiol. Ake. Yehi. James. Isak. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. James. Ruben Dias. Ake. And Gvardiol. Watkins. McAllister. Oh, good take in a good area. Ødegaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's a throw. Now he's off and running. That has been cut short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's going to have his name taken. Ødegaard. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. James did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Oh, look, Peter, he hasn't learned his lesson. He can't say he wasn't warned.
Nicked it back promptly. Now that looks a decent ball. Wriggles his way through. He has found the way through. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ødegaard. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Konate gets across and deals with it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rodri concedes a free kick for that. James. Ruben Dias. Yehi. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Guardiola is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, great header! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely, now... Decent chance! So close, but that's it. The full-time whistle has gone.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Today, please refrain from
so a brief breather and then extra time.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Substitution in progress.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. James. Foden takes a look up. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Guardiola. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's a little off target. And it's Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Pinches it off him. Van Dijk is the guilty party there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, nearly, nearly. Mohamed Salah, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Fernandes, he's through here. And he skips past his man, and this is Son Heung-min, goes for a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Now, who's going to be first to this? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
And here's Haaland. Oh, that's a key interception. Deftly away. We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And it's Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. And he's whipped it across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Foden receives it in a good position here. Goes down, but nothing given. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Chance, surely! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Can he get onto this? And that should get the job done. Salah. And that is as far as it goes.